Good evening, Spiritual Collective. So, this evening when I asked what message the Spiritual Collective, us, we needed to hear, this is a timeless message. So whenever it happens upon you or you happen upon it, this message, if it resonates, if it calls to you, has something there for you, take what resonates, and see where it takes you, okay? Again, this is a general read. So, the High Priestess came out first. And this is a powerful time. She was followed by the Knight of Wands. This is forward movement with passion. He fell out after the High Priestess. And the High Priestess vibes are very strong in this reading. I can really feel them intensely through this image. Definitely a lot of moonlit magic, a lot of intuition, a lot of perception, otherworldly perceptions coming through, thinning of the veil. You're able to really get in tune with yourself and to know. And the Knight of Wands is taking off with this. I feel like this is an energy. I don't really feel so much that it's a person, although it could be. The Knight of Wands. Fire sign. Could be. But I'm getting the energy here of being the perceptive, knowing priestess, and also moving forward with passion and action, leading to a tower moment. But this tower moment, which we've gotten in the past before, I feel it's very perceptual because the following cards are very much so, especially after it follows the High Priestess. You have the manipulation card, the Magician. This time it feels like a magician, at least for this round of what I'm seeing. It looks like this is actually the magician energy, getting things going, getting things moving, because it's followed by the Nine of Cups with a key unlocking the door. It almost seems as if, oh, maybe he's like looking in. Maybe he's seeing what's happening, this green light in here, seeing what's happening with this knowledge and wisdom, because this follows this. Yeah, like he's opening the door and looking in on this magic taking place. Interesting. The next card was the Three of Books, followed by the Four of Books. Interestingly enough, we see a lot of book imagery here with this knowledge, this wisdom, this gained, and also here with the scroll. This is inner knowledge. This is some kind of knowledge that you're being asked to either bring forth, through this Magician card into reality. But also there's something about this. This is the Three of Books, which would be the Three of Swords. Okay, so something is not wanting to let this information out. Keep it hidden. Maybe this Magician card is the manipulator again, and we're opening the door and getting a peek at what they're doing, and it's trying to keep you from this knowledge. So manipulation in order to keep you from knowledge and wisdom, possibly, but I do feel you can channel the Magician archetype as well, because I felt like this in another reading, like the last reading and the reading before, we had this pop up to where this card came out, the Magician, but it was both you and the Manipulator. So there's an aspect of you being able to be the Magician, the positive aspects of the Magician, while someone else is utilizing the darker, more sinister aspects of manipulation of the Magician. So there's kind of like this battle going on, whether known or not. Well, someone's known if they're throwing stuff at you. You probably know. You probably know. You know something's going on. Being in this channel, we already know something's going on. We've already had to deal. We've had to deal. We've seen the stuff play out. We've seen the manipulations. We've seen the deceit come up time and time again in readings. And it's just like, you know? Do I want to clarify this? This manipulation. There definitely is some knowledge that you have access to. The reanimators. This would be temperance. Bringing something to life. Tempering something, bringing something to life. Alchemizing. Getting it just right. Okay. Bringing something to life. Oh, geez. Let's do that again. That was a lot of cards. Just flew out like a lot. What is being brought to life? The Hierophant. The Hierophant. This is Dagon in this deck. Coming out of the depths. Sharing knowledge. The other underworld. The watery subconscious world. Mind. Bringing something to life. Bringing this knowledge to life through this alchemy that you've learned in your knowledge. They don't want you to bring something into light, into being. They don't want you to create something. They want to stop your creation. Someone wants to stop your creation. Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay, so the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords came out. And in this card, if you can see, it looks as if there's a tower that's on fire in the background. This same tower here, that does look like a tower. And it, yeah, and it's on fire like this one. So, and he's pointing the arrow towards the Queen of Swords. So the energy, I believe you possess the Queen of Swords. They're coming out of this tower. They're having a tower moment. They're upset, and so they're striking out at you. But that's a stupid move. That's a stupid move to make. Because you or the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of detail in these cards. That's why I get out my little glass there, because there's a lot going on in these cards. There's a lot going on in this card right here. We have a cat-like, it looks like a cat. Or it could be like a small wolf. It's some kind of creature. And we have a white dove in the back on this statue near her throne. Yeah, I don't know. Not a good choice to go after, I feel. And they're really, whoever this is, the energy is really fast moving. could be using words to affect you, trying to gain knowledge into the things that would affect you, mainly to slow you down because you have some kind of knowledge that they are either jealous of or they want to possess for some reason. You're moving forward and your magic is growing, and they don't like that. The manipulator part of it. You're good though, because I feel like their energy is very small in this reading and your energy is very large in this reading. You have a lot going for you. They do have some kind of ill intent. It's not going to take hold though, and whatever effects that it has is not going to be very meaningful because of the energies you have behind you are very, very strong. And you can give them a tower, one they won't forget if they keep messing with you. Because you have a really strong spiritual force behind you that really is working in your favor. Yes, a really strong spiritual force. Spill the tea a little bit with the manipulator. What tactics? Again, I believe it's like really quick little attacks here and there that aren't really that meaningful. Okay. Let me get those. Okay. And there's one card, unfiltered. Okay. Alright, okay. Authentic vibes. This is you. You're authentic. You're not afraid to be yourself. Okay? You have unfiltered truth. You may say what you think and you don't have much of a filter. And this bothers them. My time is running low, so I'm going to have to cut this short again. I'm sorry. You're testing the limits, and this bothers them, but they're also testing your limits. They want to push your boundaries so that they can affect you. You need to trust the process. You need to trust your instincts. You're good. You have the high priestess on your side. You're good to go. You just need to stay the course. Public exposure. Private matters could be exposed. Again, we have this exposure of what's going on. So they might want to expose something about you, make you look bad, but they're going to expose themselves. And that's the tower moment that they're running from and attacking from, because they've been seen. This manipulator, this negative aspected magician, the manipulation aspect, has been exposed. You've seen what's hidden behind the door and what they've been doing. And all they can do is run scared and try to attack. But you're good. You're good. I only have a few minutes left. I'm going to have to delete some stuff on this thing, I think. Camera. But anyways, what do we have? The Snake Charmer. She kind of reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles in this deck that we just... Something about her. Anyways, kind of has that vibe. The Snake Charmer. You're not afraid of what is perceived as danger. You're able to charm. You're able to use your own instincts, your own skills in order to bring about desired income. Desired income too. Desired circumstances. Desired what you desire. You can create this. So you have a lot of power, and this bothers people, but they're just going to have to get over it. One more card. Sisters of Harmony. Ooh. Pulled out another one with Mania. Sisters of Harmony with Mania. There's something fiery about you. Tap into this energy.